Hi, welcome to another episode of Mindful Minutes with Matthew. I'm outside today. The snow is falling. It's a little combination of snow and rain, but I found a place just over under the edge of my roof where I could sit outside. It's so great to be outside. While we can't really have a lot of interaction with other people during this time, just to be outside and just breathe the fresh air. And I'm reading that so many cities, the air is cleaner now because there's so many less cars on the road and so much less activity. So, positive things are happening. And just to get outside and breathe the fresh air and get out of the house and get out of the apartment or wherever you're quarantined or holed up as waiting this thing out. But so today I wanted to build on the practices that we've been working on, which is just managing our breath and focusing on our breath. And so we started out just doing some simple breathing, and then we added a counting exercise. So today what I'd like to do is continue to work on the breath and add in a practice of noticing any thoughts that arise. And we can kind of label those thoughts. So maybe you might, by the way, as always, find a comfortable place to do your practice, whether that's sitting in a chair or on the floor. If, make sure your back is well supported and you're just comfortable. I like to sit with my feet flat on the ground, my hands resting gently on my lap, and just kind of leaving myself open to everything and anything that's about to unfold in my practice. And I always remind myself, and I'll remind you as well, you can't do this wrong. Whatever comes up, whatever happens, whatever feelings or thoughts, just let them be. Just notice them as they come by. Today what we're going to practice is doing some breathing, and when any thought arises, let's try to label that thought. Okay, so some labels you could use are planning, right? A lot of time we have thoughts about things that are coming up in the future and planning for those. Another label might be worrying, right? If you have a worrisome thought. Any thoughts like that? Try not to be too judgmental with yourself. Don't be harsh and critical about the thoughts. Just label them gently and let them go, right? For what they are. We have so many thoughts going through our brain every second that it's impossible to quiet them all. So just allow yourself to be where you're at and enjoy the process of taking a few minutes for yourself and breathe. Let's try it, okay? Close your eyes if you want. I apologize. It looks like I have sunglasses on. My glasses automatically tint every time I go outside. So I can take those off. And you can see the big bags under my eyes. That's my self-judgment. And let's just try it together, okay? So now I have a worrying thought about, am I still pointed at the camera with my eyes closed? Now I'm not worried anymore about that. Oh, another thought, am I getting rained on my jacket? Am I getting wet? I just had a thought, are people going to enjoy and appreciate this video? There's another thought, it was, how are people going to use this video? Are they going to try their practice? Are they going to let me know how that went? I was just noticing how the sound of the rain and the snow combined was very meditative. So there you have it. Now you can combine this with the counting, the concentrating on counting if you want, and do that as well. And you still notice any thoughts. It might be a thought that comes in and distracts you from your counting. So it's great to just try all of these different exercises. The reason I like to offer a lot of options is because everybody's different. And you might find one that really works for your practice and that really helps you connect better. You don't need to sit outside in the snow. You can be wherever you are, be comfortable. Do try to get outside, get some fresh air, take a walk, get some exercise safely, and enjoy this practice. As always, I welcome your feedback. I've heard some great stories. I love hearing from you. What is working, what's not working, what would help you to be more mindful. Especially remember also after we do these practices to note how we feel, how we're returning back into the rest of our lives and what we're carrying with us. With all this and so much more, I wish you peace and mindfulness and have an amazing day.